All right, so the triads. We have an area base of 21 feet squared, and we have a height of 6. And so we're going to take those and plug them into our formula. Volume equals the area of our base, which is 21. 21. The area, and then our times our height, which is 6. And then remember, we multiply this by 1/3. So we're going to do 21 times 6 divided by 3, because that's the same as multiplying by 1/3. And we get our volume equals 42 feet cubed. So for B, we have volume equals 1/3 the area of our base, which is 174, times our height, which is 5. And so we're going to do 174 times 5, divide by 3, and we get 290. So volume equals 290 centimeters cubed. Keep in mind the height is not the slant height. That's different. That was from the top down the side. The height of, when we use volume, we want the actual height. So from the tallest point down to the bottom is our height. So that's saying that that's 5. All right, so example 2, find the volume of the pyramid given the base measures. So now we have to find the area of our base. Well, beforehand it was given to us. So my base is a rectangle, so it's down here. So a rectangle is length times width. I'm going to do parentheses so it's a little easier. So I have 3 times 4, and that gives me 12. So this is the area of my base, and now I'm going to multiply that to my height. So now I have volume equals 1/3 the area of my base, which was 12, times the height, which is 7. So 12 times 7, divide by 3, and I get volume equals 28 feet cubed. So for B, we have a triangular pyramid. So that means my base is a triangle. So my base of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. So where this little square is at the bottom, right here, that's telling us that this is the height of my base. So my base height is 6. So I have 1/2. My height was 6. And then my base, kind of can't see that, is 17.5. Let me rewrite that. 17.5 times 6. So I have 17.5 times 6 divided by 2, because that is the area of a triangle. So this gives me 52.5 is the area of, the area of my base. And then I need the height of my actual pyramid from top to bottom. And so I get volume equals 1/3 the area of my base, which was 52.5, times my height, which is 10. So I'm going to multiply my area of my base times 10. And then I divide it by 3. And I get 175 meters cubed. So for right now, I want you to pause this video and do the triads on your own. And then when you are done solving both those problems, hit play and then check your answers with mine. All right, so the area of my base is a rectangle. So my base is length times width. So 10 times 8, which gives me 80. And now I'm going to plug that into my formula. Volume equals 1/3 base area times height. So 1/3 times 80 times my height, which is 7. So 80 times 7, divide by 3. And we got 186.6666. So it goes on forever, and that's okay. That's okay that we got a fraction or a decimal as our area. So this is just saying we have 186.6 repeating inches cubed. So sometimes that will happen. You also could have wrote that as volume equals 186 2/3 inches cubed. Either one of those would work. All right, for B, we have a triangle. And that little square here tells us what's next to it is the height. And then we have the base. So the area of our base is 1/2 base times height because it's a triangle. So I'm going to do 1/2 7 times 18. 7 times 18 divide by 2. Whoop. Divide by 2. I get 63 centimeters. Then I'm going to plug that into my volume. Is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. So 1/3, 63 times my height of the whole thing is 11. So 63 times 11, divide by 3. And I get 231 centimeters cubed.